What's wrong with this picture? It's a fair question this summer of '89. If tie-dyed T-shirts, hippies, and music from the Woodstock era are ancient history, why have 100,000 young people jammed into New Jersey's Meadowlands? They are here to see the Grateful Dead, one of the bands that played Woodstock. The Dead are living proof that you don't have to be young to rock and roll.
If somebody's good at something, there's no reason they should stop doing it, you know? It's not as though there was some mandatory retirement age.
Matter of fact, you might call this the summer of the rock and roll geezer. The Doobie Brothers are together again on tour, minus a little hair plus a few pounds. Ringo Starr, 49, has hit the road with an all-star band. Paul McCartney, 47, is doing the same. Roger Daltrey, 45, and The Who are packing them in. And the original middle-aged bad boys of rock, the Rolling Stones, are about to hit the States once more.
To the best live rock and roll band in the world.
Talk about ironies. 20 years ago, the Jefferson Airplane liked to joke that if they ever hit middle age, they'd call themselves the Jefferson Wheelchair. Now, they're gearing up to tour.
What's that old line about, if I'd have known I was going to last this long, I would have taken better care of myself? I know quite a few rock and roll stars that I think would agree with that saying now.
And it's not just aging yuppies who turn out for The Who and the rest. There are kids standing online to see musicians old enough to be their fathers.
My generation. They're part of rock and roll history, is what I could say.
Mackenzie Phillips ought to know. Her Papa John is a rocker who still tours, who's amazed how kids of the 80s have picked up on old rock and roll from their mamas and papas.
It's like a form of musical child abuse or something, you know? I mean, their parents keep playing the records over and over again.
And so do classic rock stations, the hot radio format around the country these days.
This is 95.5 KLOS, some Beatles right there.
Advertisers love it because of all those affluent 30 and 40-something listeners.
And we're giving away the last Who tickets in town.
All aboard!
Oh, this is nice.
But for bands like the Rolling Stones, hitting the road one more time involves more than just satisfaction. By one estimate, this year's tours by the Stones, The Who, and Paul McCartney could rake in a total of $300 million in tickets, TV rights, and T-shirts.
$35 shirts.
The Stones were even asked the impertinent question, are you doing it just for the money?
No, that's the Who. Who said that? Who said that?
One thing is for sure, in their 40s, even rock and rollers can't live it up the way they did 25 years ago. Ringo has quit drinking.
I was in a mess, and I sought help, and I got it, and I feel a lot better for it. I'm just sorry.
Welcome back, man.
Thank you. I'm just sorry I waited so long, really.
And Peter Townsend of The Who is trying to be nicer to his ears, which are shot from too many decibels over the years.
I've decided that I'm going to play a different style of guitar. I'm going to play a bit like John Denver.
It was Townsend who wrote 24 years ago the famous rock lyric, "Hope I die before I get old." On tour this summer, he and the others can be forgiven for thinking, "Hope I don't sprain anything before the concert's over." David Browning, CBS News, New York.